Hi everybody, it's Jerome from Bredda Coffee, and today let's make our Ethiopian Eshetu Cup of Excellence winning number 6 dry natural processed coffee. There's so much going on in this coffee. It's a Cup of Excellence winning number 6 from Ethiopia that we are really excited to bring to you today. This coffee doesn't react like a typical Ethiopian in its tendency in brewing and its wicked flavor profile. We think this is very fun and very interesting, so we've curated this recipe to highlight some of those differences and give us a great tasting cup of coffee. We are going to be brewing on the Kōno. This is our favorite brewer to go with. What else you'll need is a decanter, scale, gooseneck kettle set to 93 degrees, 20 grams of your coffee ground medium fine around that 20 to 22 clicks on a Commandante or to resemble croissant, and of course our mug. With this recipe, again, I have pre-ground my coffee and I've let it sit for 20 minutes. This allows it to decast and allows us to get a faster extraction and accentuate the acidity and sweetness, especially at this given water temperature. First things first, let's wet our filter paper. We initially wet it, as always, with a little bit of cold water to allow it to stick better to the dripper. Afterwards, we hit it again with some hot water, 100 grams. I've worked my way all around the edges and then to the center, pouring roughly 100 grams. This gets rid of any paper sediment or any papery taste. Simply dump, and we're ready to brew. All right, let's grab our coffee. 20 grams, dump that bad boy in. You should be smelling this crazy aroma. It smells absolutely delicious. Shake that brewer flat, should have 20 grams. Beautiful, all right, ready to go. First, I'm gonna start my timer and I'll be doing a 50-gram bloom, pouring very small circles. So, doing little small circles, making sure everything is fully saturated. Beautiful, to 50 grams. Make sure you work all the way around the edges as well, ensuring that the coffee is fully saturated. At 20 seconds, I'm gonna be pouring really heavy directly in the center for 70 grams until I reach 120. Beautiful. So 70 grams, just straight center pour and going until I reach 120. Perfect. That heavy pour in the middle is going to highlight the acidity and prep us to extract the most sweetness and acidity out of this cup. At 45 seconds, I'm going to hit it with small spiral circles for 50 grams. Beautiful. And now I'm just letting it sit until 1 minute and 10. And I'm gonna hit it again with another 40 gram spiral pour, finishing this off at 200. Slowing down the flow rate to re-infuse the water is gonna extend the extraction and enhance its sugar content. So again, just a small little spiral pour for 40 grams. Awesome. We should be exactly at 200 now. There's a lot of sweetness out of this coffee, and by slowing it down at this stage, it's gonna help us get all of that out. At 1 minute and 35, I'm gonna pour the rest of my water, which will be 100 grams, and doing that straight center pour, straight down the middle until we reach 300. So pouring really heavy into this until we reach 300. Awesome. Raising the water level by increasing the flow rate will smoothen out this phase of the extraction. You'll notice as well that we did vary our styles of pouring. We're pouring heavy in the center and doing small circular pours. We're able to manipulate this recipe and get the most out of this very special coffee. Our aim is to finish around that 230, 240 mark. If this coffee drains too quickly or it's ground too coarse, it will be a little bit tart and will lack a little bit of that aftertaste. If the coffee drains too slow or we grind too fine, on the other hand, you'll get a little bit more of that bittersweet chocolate. But if we drain our coffee, we're aiming for that 230 to 240 mark in that flavor window, and our coffee is gonna be balanced, and we're gonna start to experience all that red fruit and manuka honey-like characteristics from strawberry to raspberry, pomegranate, cranberry, hibiscus, manuka honey, lavender florals. As it cools, it's going to be intensified with some of these maraschino-like characteristics. So as you can see, mine finished at 241. I'm simply just going to dump my strainer out just like that. Give it a little swirl. There's a lot happening in this coffee, and it's one that we sure hope that you guys can enjoy. So much sweetness and acidity going out of this. This is one special coffee, and we are so excited to share it with you. Thank you.